to first. Double play.
And no! Launches one way out of here. Also gets on the tarp. He makes a catch.
Unbelievable base running by Eric Hosmer has tied it. That's at the middle. Base hit. Anthony Rizzo with a home run. Cubs lead 5-4.
Swing on it. He got him. Down into center field until they win this ball game. And he's got it again. Get out of here.
Tuesday night baseball set to come your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. With that, a look at John Gibbons' lineup for the visiting Blue Jays. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. Now, he's been producing like an MVP candidate lately, driving in over 15 runs in the last 10 ball games.
Elvis Deal will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's been what you would call a 4th or 5th starter. Got a career ERA of over 4, but he will give you innings, and he is dependable.
Ozzie Rivera will stand in trying to keep that hitting streak alive. See what he's done over the past 9 ball games.
Come on, big dog, stay hot. Hey, get your pitch. Stay hot up there.
And this is taken for a strike by the 40-year-old veteran. No balls and a strike. Eric Karros, this Red Sox ball club, entering play here tonight. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
And it's a good position to be in. You've been playing good baseball. Now you get to come home and start a homestand. They've got a chance to really make some noise in the division if they can keep playing well.
A pause and the 0-2. Too high. 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
We got full count.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. 3-2, 1 out. You got him running at first.
First inning? Yeah, why not?
Hey, stay hot
Runners
now.
on first with 1 down.
Stay hot now. Let's go,
Hit to
kid.
short. Reined in. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Toronto nothing. Sox coming to bat. You've got it tuned to Major League Baseball, the show. Christopher Tejera comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading off
first.
for the Red Sox, center fielder Christopher Tejera.
A
Ball match
fastball here
outside.
as you'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. EK as the Jays take the field here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
Foul. That ball's foul.
Hey, get him yourself right here. Let's go, baby.
Skied into straightaway right. Mendel has a beat on it. He's got it 1 away. Now a chance here from Fenway to take a look at John Farrell's starting lineup card. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7 spot can stay hot. Now, he's been crushing the ball lately, hitting over 450 in the last 10 games. He's doing a great job of going with what he's given. He's making them pay when it's a mistake pitch.
One down. One down.
Jose Calero comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Well, Matt, I think Dixon has sometimes been thought of as a hitter's umpire. The book on him is that he can be a little bit tight on the edges of the strike zone. We'll see if that's the case.
Lays
ball,
off
2
that
strikes,
time,
yeah.
and it's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is hit high and deep out to left. Chiavacci going back on it. Gone! Over the monster for a home run. A solo shot here to left as the Red Sox get the game's first run. It's 1-0.
Well, normally when you hear guys talking about pitches that hang, they're talking about the curveball, maybe a slider. But this is a cut fastball. It just hangs. You see it there. Just right out over the heart of the plate, and he doesn't miss it.
Eddie Casto will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. Here comes the first pitch. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Yeah, you wonder if we're going to be seeing that high strike. That one looked to be above the letters, but not so in the eyes of the home plate umpire.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line and left.
I go.
Chiavachi is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, this defense is really anchored up the middle, and most specifically, the guy over at second base. He turns the double play as well as anybody in the game, has a lot of range, and really takes away a lot of hits from the other team.
Come on, guys.
Luis Quinones will dig in now. He's got that average up over 330 to begin the ball game.
And he hit over 300 during the last month, so he's seeing it really well right now.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled.
Oh, that's a foul ball.
Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
A good job there of making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Hey, 2 away now.
Standing in now, Pedro Serrano, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes in with an average of 265, 3 homers, and 15 RBIs.
Ball.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Oh, and he botches it.
Oh, he's coming. Hit me.
And he is in there. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Felipe Blanco will stand in for the first time. Currently 3rd in the American League in home runs.
And he's also in the top 10 in batting average and RBIs, so not just hitting those home runs. He's having a great year overall at the plate.
Hey, 2 away now.
Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
Looking to minimize the damage here. High pop-up.
Up.
Rivera is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Red Sox settle for just the 1. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park. It's the Red Sox 1, the Jays 0. Sammy Chiavachi makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Here you go.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as the Blue Jays are even now at 1 run apiece.
And about the only silver lining to this one, from a defensive standpoint, is the fact that it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. So you can survive it when this guy's hitting just solo shots. It's when he's doing his damage with 2 or 3 guys on base that things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Stepping in now, Lincoln Randall,
Designated hitter.
as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He'll enter play here at 323. 5 homers and 22 RBIs. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. Now this one's crushed. Left field line. And it's a foul ball according to the ump down the line. Awfully close that time. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. All right, here comes our umpiring crew with their ruling. And it is a home run. They overturn their initial ruling as they say this, in fact, was inside the foul pole. How about that? Into the box now, Blair Paris. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 3 homers, 9 driven in. And he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. No outs, nobody on.
Come on, big guy.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And a rather easy first out. And with that, let's take a look at the Red Sox on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, out in that corner outfield spot, a very reliable left fielder. Not somebody that's going to make the great plays, but every routine ball, it's as good as gold.
Into the box, Bart Nunez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Come on now, one pitch right here.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Let's go now. What time?
Squared that one up just a little late.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Johns charging this one on to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Catcher, Oliver Rodriguez.
Oliver Rodriguez will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Here we go. Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
Hey, wait for yours here.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. In there, a base hit.
And this is what folks mean when they talk about time in the fastball. He looks at the first pitch just to get a feel for the speed, the movement, and then when it comes again, now he knows how to handle it.
Into the box, Leonardo Gonzalez slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Just getting deeper and deeper into trouble here. That's 5 hits against him now in an inning and 2/3, and I think he'd like nothing more than to get out of this second inning and sort of reassess what's going on out there.
Neil Mendel gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2.
Come on.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play.
Look.
Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Red Sox 1. Peter Tadano will get his first shot now. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
Too high, 1-0. Tries to dump this one out to left. And this is a fair ball as it makes its way out toward the monster.
Well, the problem with this lineup is that trouble lurks around every corner. I mean, he was fortunate to get out of that first inning with only 1 run scoring, but now he'll have his work cut out for him again here in the second.
Bernie Johns will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come.
Hey, no outs now.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Grounded to the right. Scooped up. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Into the box now, Robbie Casilla, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
We got 1 out here. Hey, roll it up, huh?
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him, because that thing was right down Broadway.
Pitch out, nothing doing. One and one, here it comes. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. A ball and 2 strikes, here it is. Chopped foul at the plate, it'll remain 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Runner at first here, one man out. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
And you know, as a hitter, with the runner at first and one out, now I think I'm going to see something down in the zone because I know they want me to hit into a double play. Instead, they go ahead and they challenge him up, and I don't think he was expecting that.
Here you go, fellas. Let's go.
Standing in now, Christopher Tejera. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Throw over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. A runner on first with 2 away.
Hey, we got 2.
And that's too high, ball 2. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
And now a called strike that time. As the zone expands a bit here, it's 2-1 now.
Whew, that's a gift.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Red Sox leave 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Carlos Murillo is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Carlos Murillo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, baby.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Your pitch.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Hey, stick to your plan up there, kid. Get your pitch and
The
drive
1-2 pitch. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Quinones gonna have to hurry. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
In now, Ozzie Rivera. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Well, you talk about being locked in at the plate right now. That is 10 straight games with a base hit now. And it's going to be a lot of fun to see how long he can keep this thing going.
Stepping in now, Sammy Chiavacci. Pitch outside, the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
if you're not an absolute speed merchant on the bases, if the pitcher slide steps, he's got a much better chance of throwing you out. The defense sniffed it out right there. The slide step worked. Great throw to second base, and he's gone.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
And here's his fastball for a called strike one, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3.
All right, come on now. One time, let it fly.
Hot shot to third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Lincoln Randall stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Well, the last time that was a fastball, and it didn't really look like he got all of it, but the velocity of the pitch probably helped it a little bit, and he just snuck it out of here.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
But now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet. Not by a long shot.
Come on, kid. See it drive.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Now, after the home run last time, you can see a more cautious approach this at-bat. They don't want to get burned again.
2 out with the man at first.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Hey, lucky can up there, kid, huh?
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
That's
3-1 now.
I think you can kind of see why his ERA is where it is. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Wait for your pitch up there.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, his second of the game, as the Jays have opened it up now to 4-1.
This guy is as hot as anybody right now. This is his second home run of the ball game, and remember, he had one in his previous game as well. I think I'd approach him a bit more cautiously from here on out.
Into the box now, Blair Harris. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Feels like he's kind of relied a little too much on that fastball.
Hey, nice and patient.
And it's gotten him into trouble. I think guys have just gone up there looking for it, and usually they wind up getting it.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. No, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
See it. Drive it like you
Hot
can.
shot down the line. To his right, Casto. Had a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Red Sox 1. Jose Calero digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Jose
No one out now.
First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Right back, same pitch, also knee high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. 1 away.
Might have had visions of another home run there. This pitch is right in his wheelhouse, but he winds up swinging right underneath it and popping it straight up.
Standing in now, Eddie Casto. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, we got one here.
And this is popped high in the air toward the left side. Nunez near the bag at third. 2 gone.
Whatever he's doing out there, it's working out for him. That's back-to-back pop-ups here to start the inning, and he's just making it look easy.
Digging in, Luis Quinones. He reached on a single in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Yep, same pitch. Right back to the inside part of the plate. And he gets caught looking at it again.
2 down now.
Hit on the ground to short. Gonzalez is there. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Well, I think if we were playing tennis, you'd call this one an unforced error. This is fairly routine out to short. I'm not sure what would have caused him to throw so wildly. But you can see the first baseman unable to keep his foot on the bag, and that's going to go down as an E6.
First things first, here's a throw over. A dive, but he's back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
2 outs here.
Into the box, Pedro Serrano. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
Come on, fellas. Let's go.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout. A runner on first with 2 away. That's lifted the other way out to left.
I got it.
Chiavachi is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for the Red Sox. They trail it 4-1. Bart Nunez is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, one time right now, kid. Here we go.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2.
Come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Hey, let her rip. Here we go.
A full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, see it. Drive it.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Chopped at the plate. Quinones is up with it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
This is a pretty simple play for a catcher right here. It's a nice pitch, and it looks like he might have chopped it right down off a home plate. You can see the catcher get out of his crouch, take it on 1 big hop, and then just make the good, strong throw to first to get him easily.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. In now, Oliver Rodriguez, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Let fly. Let's go right here.
Come on, big guy.
Line drive to left.
Make the third.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
Yeah, and a 1-out single here gets him a base runner in the 4th. As you can check out his line so far. You'd like for him to give you at least another inning or so, but with numbers like that, he might be on pretty thin ice already.
Striding into the box, Leonardo Gonzalez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
You know, he's just flat out a better hitter from the left side. He's a switch hitter, but it's no secret this is his favorite side to hit from.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Tejera going back on it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Boy, that's the kind of play where you take your hat off and you wipe the sweat off your brow, even if it's cold outside. This guy's getting hammered right now. He better figure out something quick.
Neil Mendel will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Here we go now.
He's set. Here it comes. Yeah! Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Well, he's thrown a fair amount of first pitch strikes, about 60%, but you've got to locate better, and that's the reason why he's having a tough time out there.
Here's the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Tejera has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Leading off the inning, Felipe Blanco, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
First pitch on its way. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1.
Hey, nothing your way.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Toward left center and fairly deep. Chiavacci ranging back. He can't get there as it falls in. The throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Tadano.
Now to the plate, Peter Tadano. He singled his last time up.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
From the stretch.
Hold him right here now, guys.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Rivera onto the grass. Makes the play, 1 away. Bernie Johns steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Hold him right here. Let's go. Let's go.
A throw behind the runner at second. Back in standing.
Keeping him close.
Here it comes, 1-0. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
3-0 now.
3-0 the count.
Robbie Casilla waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Four to 1 our score as we play inning number 4. And the count will be full. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder,
Robbie Casilla is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Yeah, and that's always the danger when you're working that off-speed stuff down with 2 men on base. Once the catcher can't get a handle on it, both guys are off and moving. They're going to move up to second and third now on what will be scored a wild pitch.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now.
Oh, and he had a pitch to hit right there, and don't think he doesn't know it. He may not get a better one the rest of the night.
Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Oof. What a time to call on that.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Well, unfortunately, it appears he's going to be forced out of the game with what looks like a lower right arm injury. And it could be a number of issues, of course, so hopefully it's nothing too serious. Rich Penn will be summoned now to take over following the injury.
Rich Penn.
Christopher Tejera will be his first assignment as he steps in with 2 men in scoring position now, but also 2 away.
Hey, 2 outs, huh?
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Called strike 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Carlos Murillo will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Drive that kick, huh?
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Ozzie Rivera.
Ozzie Rivera steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
We could hear him all the way up here in the booth. Just a big old... Oh, that's what pop-ups will make you do.
Sammy Chiavacci steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Gotta say, they've done a pretty nice job laying off that tough changeup.
And I think you have to give some credit to that hitting coach. He's tried to tell him that pitch is not going to be a strike. You got to wait and make him bring something up in the zone.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1.
Get your pitch.
Here's a little chopper up the middle to his left. Johns throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they lead it 4-1. Jose Calero comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Hit well on the ground to first. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
With some guys, it doesn't matter if it's 0-2 or 2-0. They take the same approach either way. Well, this right here is one of those guys, and he comes through from being down in the count.
Eddie Casto will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far.
Just getting under it right now. See if you can make an adjustment and keep that top hand strong this time.
Get ahead of him right here.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Pitch out.
1-1.
Nothing doing. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Long throw to third. And he's safe.
He's safe.
Luis Quinones steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
Come on, guys. Let's hold him.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Harris moves over, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as they cut the lead in half, 4-2 now.
Yeah, I don't know if they really had much of a shot at getting him at the plate, but that's good work to keep the other runner at second base.
Pedro Serrano will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in two trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first two at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Here we go.
The run scores from second. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Up next for the Red Sox,
Felipe Blanco will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
One down, one down.
First offering on its way. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Hey, double him up. Let's go.
0-1, here it comes. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
And here this is one more time on show track. You can see he checked his swing there, and I think he did so in time, but you can clearly see that that pitch is in the strike zone, and I think ultimately that was a called third strike.
You got two down.
Stepping in now, Peter Tadano, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Chop to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Red Sox 3. Stephen Bale will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 60, Stephen Bale.
Lincoln Randall will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed.
Here we go.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. High strikes probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret you've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, we showed you his numbers a minute ago. It's still early in the season to be worrying too much, but he's definitely off to a slow start. So he's going to need to string together a few good outings to lower that ERA a little bit.
Blair Harris will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, you got it. No one betting. Let's go.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Slow roller left side. He's got to hurry. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
There's nothing easy about this play right here. It's a high chopper, so he knows he's going to have to field and throw pretty much all in one motion. And he does so here to get his man. That's a nice play.
Hey, see you in
Into the box
there.
now, Bart Nunez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Ripped down the first base line. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 4 runs, 9 hits. 2 errors for the Blue Jays so far. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
No one bet it. Let's go.
Come on now. One time right here.
Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Bernie Johns will stand in as he'll lead things off for the Red Sox in their half of the 6th.
Bernie Johns.
Stay ahead.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, no outs here.
Ground ball right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out.
Woo, no problem.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder, Robbie Casilla.
Robbie Casilla will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swinging a soft liner. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Christopher Tejera will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
It skips in, and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
If you're a stolen base kind of guy, most of your stolen bases are on the pitcher, not the catcher. But this was a slide step that he used right here, and he still stole the base. I think you got to blame the catcher for this one.
Trying to hold the lead. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far. So You do have that in your favor.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. And that misses ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
Well, that's okay. You would have liked him to chase on 3-2, but you had your base open here, so now you can really focus on getting yourself a ground ball.
Jose Calero will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's a 4-4 game. So a struggle that time for him in center field. And as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Robbie Faust will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are 2 on with only 1 away. Eddie Casto will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Come on now, just 2-ball right here.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
1-0.
Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's in a situation now where he does not want this game to get away from him. 2 guys on already. Now he's not in the strike zone to this hitter. He's got to reel it back in if you're flirting with a little bit of danger now with another ball.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Full count now, 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Back to the mound and off his leg. And they'll end up taking the lead and talk about insult to injury. Hopefully he's okay.
Well, you know all the infielders are taught to try and knock a ball down in that RBI situation. But here on the mound, I don't think he had any choice. This one comes back at him and gets him flush. By the time they all scramble around to find the ball, they have no chance of preventing that run from scoring.
Try to hold him right here. That's good. Hey, we got one.
Standing in now, Luis Quinones. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump ahead.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Working away pretty much exclusively here so far.
And I don't think they're doing it to set up anything on the inside part of the plate. I doubt they're going to give him anything to pull.
Belted high and deep into right center. Harris racing back at the track. Gone. A fence scraper, but still good for 3 runs. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 6th home run on the season for him, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
You can tell he was making a concerted effort to keep the ball down against this guy, but you just can't keep it down forever, and he finally got a pitch he could handle.
In now, Pedro Serrano. He'll pop this one fouled off to the left, and it's strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Drilled to the right side, and that's through for a hit.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips, all of them singles. He's been a tough out all game long.
Felipe Blanco stands in, was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip.
And he was absolutely frozen with a good fastball, so let's see if he's a little more aggressive on that pitch this time.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Yeah, he needed that one. Something to give him a little bit of confidence.
1 out. You got 1.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
And I think there's 2 ways you can kind of look at this hit by pitch. On the one hand, it's a little suspicious simply because these guys have scored so many runs already, but at the same time, at some point, you've got to put a stop to guys diving out over the plate, and this may be that time.
Hey, 1 away. 1 away.
Into the box, Peter Tadano, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Here we go, right now, fellas.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Whether this is intentional or not, you're not going to be long for this game if you hit back-to-back guys. Umpires, they tend to have a quick hook after that.
Michael Geary will come on now, really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
Geary.
Let's turn it. Come on now.
1 away, 1 away.
Into the box now, Bernie Johns, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
This is in the air to right. Moving under it, Mendel. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Well, it's been a big inning already, and they tack on another run here on the sacrifice fly. But at this point, I think defensively, you're just happy to take an out.
Robbie Casilla is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Well, don't let them score on a wild pitch.
Still 2-2.
Let it go, let it go.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Now on the mound, even though you've got a base open, this is the guy you want right here. You don't want to turn this lineup over and let the top of the order get their chance.
Payoff pitch on its way. Bounced weakly near the plate. That's a foul ball.
Just finding a way to stay alive up there.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Christopher Tejera will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
Into the seats, 0-1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down.
Hey, 2 away, 2 away.
Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And a relay home. And it's in time. And he's out at the plate. So 1 run's across. But the second one is cut down trying to score.
Hosed.
But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. 7th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 10. The Jays 4. Oliver Rodriguez will stride forward to lead it off. And I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Let it rip right here.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or 2 on the bench, but he gets pressed right back into action here.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Pitch on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. This man out for a 2nd inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
All right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well.
Hey, let her fly.
Just let him keep going.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Drive it.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears. He thinks he's right on it at the plate, and look where it winds up. Completely out of the zone, and that's what you want as a pitcher. You want hitters to chase pitches that aren't strikes.
Stepping in now, Leonardo Gonzalez, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, and you know, this is a spot where you just have to make him bring the ball down. It's very difficult to do anything positive when it's up that high.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Hey, let it fly up
And the
there.
fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. 1 out, nobody on.
Time, right now.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Come on now, get your pitch up there.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, right fielder, Neil
Neil Mendel will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
All right, one time right here.
And he lays off there 1-0.
Yeah, he didn't seem to do him any favors with the previous batter, and now here's another call that goes against him on the mound.
Hey, hit me a seed right here.
Hey, let's go, kid. Here we go.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
In now, Carlos Murillo, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Not close. It's 2-0.
And now at the plate with a 2-0 count, it's not just, hey, this has to be a strike. You've got to look for one pitch in one location and then let it rip.
Here we go.
Here he comes on 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Right now, he's not thinking inside. He's not thinking outside. He is thinking right down the middle. Just get a strike somehow.
Runners are at first and second with one away.
Hey, grip it and rip it, kid. Let's go.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but it's still a long road back from here.
Come on, man. Get your pitch up there.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
The batter, number 7, second baseman
Ozzie Rivera will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, the team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
Let it fly one time. Come on, Daddy, like a big dog. Right time, right time.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's a ball.
Hey,
Lays off 1-0.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
Put a good swing on it. Here we go.
Hey, like you can right there. Square it up.
Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. One run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. Poor base running there. Got him caught in the hot box between first and second. Aaron Garlobo will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Sammy Chiavachi.
Sammy Chiavachi will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling.
Hey, let it fly. Come on, sitting on something here.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Hey, we're patient up there.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. hit in the air out to center field. Tejera over to his right. Oh, he botched it. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Now batting.
Oh, this one really hurts. You don't mind seeing this quite as much with the bases empty, but this one's going to cost him a run.
Standing in now, Lincoln Randall. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Here comes the 1-0. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
See it, drive it, let's go right here.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
See a good one right here.
2-1. Here it is. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Come on, big guy. You got this.
Hit hard to the right side.
Find the ball, find the ball, find
Foul.
the ball. Come on, big guy. See it? Drive it right here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Cutter in. It doesn't make it back. 3-2.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
Here we go now. Come on now, one time.
And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently,
Center fielder.
this is a no-brainer.
Blair.
Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Here we go.
Blair Harris will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view.
one time
This is
like a
where you
big
need
dog.
a nice pop-up in a big way.
Come on, Chief, one time. Here we go.
Hey, like again up there, huh?
From the stretch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Hey, see it, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Hit down the line at first. Reined
Right,
in.
you're here,
And he'll
Got him.
step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. 1 Boston error, and 2 men left on base. They'll get up and stretch here at Fenway. It's the Red Sox 10 and the Blue Jays 7. Hank Bouchard will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7.
Hank Bouchard.
Jose Calero strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Jose Calero.
Hey, nobody.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
And it's worth pointing out that they're burning through that bullpen here in game 1 of this series. That could have an effect on the rest of this week.
2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. One thing that man right there will not tolerate: leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Here's the 3-1. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Here comes the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
Yeah, he did a great job of battling back from being down 3-0 to start the inning. Things weren't looking all that good, but he didn't panic. He trusted his stuff, and he comes right back with 3 good pitches to get the strikeout.
Into the box, Eddie Casto, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul. On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run. A solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year, as they open up a 4-run lead.
Well, when you start relying on one pitch out there, and you become a one-pitch pitcher, there's no doubt in the hitter's mind what's coming. He's sitting on this one all the way, and he launches it right over the wall.
Luis Quinones will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
Oh, man, if you're a pitching coach, you might want to update your resume after this performance. His guys have been brutal.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. To short. Gonzalez has it. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Pedro Serrano.
Now in the box, Pedro Serrano. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
Now here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Lifted the other way to left center. Chiavachi giving chase. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Red Sox lead it 11-7. Bryant Rush will be summoned from the bullpen now, so he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Rush.
Bart Nunez will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
It's your pitch, huh?
Ball one.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
No
Count is
offer
2
on
and
that
1.
one. 2 balls and a strike.
Need you right here one time, kid.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Tap fouled at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Tejera on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in.
They've let these guys keep hanging around and hanging around, not able to put them away. And I tell you, this game, it's far from over. They're not going to go quietly.
Oliver Rodriguez will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Hey, your turn. Driving main. Clutch up, kid.
He's set. Now the pitch.
Hey, come on, big guy.
Ball.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
No one better. Need you right here.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
That's
Up
ball
top,
2.
it's 2-0.
A couple of tight pitches here to start this at bat. You can't really say you're getting squeezed, but he's not really getting any help either.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch.
Hey, have a rip like you can.
Swinging
Here
a
we go.
shot back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one. On to first, and the rally ends just as quickly as it began. 2 away now here in the 8th.
This is a nice play up the middle.
Gonzalez.
You can see this ball takes the shortstop right to the bag, so he'll just step on second and fire on to first for the double play.
Leonardo Gonzalez will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Hey, like you can, like you can.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Waiting for yours.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here we go.
And a pitch
1-1.
in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fly ball out toward left center field. Casilla moving to his left. And that retires the side. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Scoreboard operator got a break as the deficit holds at 11-7. Jesse Johnson is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Jesse Johnson.
Ready now, Felipe Blanco. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. 2-0.
Inside.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Peter Tadano will be next. Chopped foul right at home plate. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Now batting, right fielder,
Peter Tadano will get another shot. Hit by a pitch his last time.
Got him right in the back. Doesn't feel good, never does, but I can think of a lot worse places to get dosed.
He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, we got no one here.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. We take a look at our line score here in the 8th. A lot of offense. Already 6 home runs between these two teams, and we may not be done yet. Bernie Johns will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time.
Got one here.
And that's high for a ball. 1-0.
Hey, ready for that ground ball right here.
Now a snap move over to first, but the runner's back easily.
Just checking.
The 1-0 delivery. This is in the air out to right field. Mendel over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Robbie Casilla gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
2 down now.
Hit hard to short. He's right there. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. They're on top still, 11-7. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show from Beantown, Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Neil Mendel, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Casilla is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
And this isn't always the way you want to play it here. I mean, it's late in the game, your guys are losing. Wouldn't be such a bad idea to take a pitch or 2. Instead, he chases after the very first pitch, and it's an easy out.
Carlos Murillo will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey, see it and rip it up there, kids. See it and rip it.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Get a good rip on it, huh?
Here it comes. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
big guy. One time. Here you go.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, the average is clearly not where he wants it to be, but you wouldn't know it by that swing right there. Pitch selection has been a problem for him, but this is right out over the plate. And this might help him get back into a positive state of mind.
Going better up there. Here you go.
Come on, baby.
Stepping in now, Ozzie Rivera, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1.
Yeah, and you got to be careful that you don't go up there helping him out, especially if you get that feeling that they're trying to work around you.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Tejera is calling for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
I think at first he probably had thoughts about tagging up here, but there's that old baseball adage, don't make the last out of the inning at third base. So staying at second, probably the right call.
Get a good pitch right here. Here we go.
Sammy Chiavacci makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Ball 1, no strike.
And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
You can't worry at all about that runner at second. I mean, his run means nothing. Just go right at the guy at the plate.
Looking good. No one better up there. Here you go.
2 out here and a runner at second.
Hey, big moment. Here we go.
That evens it up 1-1.
Hey, I need you right now. Here we go.
1-1. Here it is. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Tejera ranging forward. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
And just go back to that huge 6th inning. That was pretty much the difference as they really piled it on there, and then they just cruised home after that.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Red Sox win it 11-7. Good night from Fenway.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Boston Red Sox, 11.